Imagine going into debt just to go and hug Goofy.
Stupid.
This is another level of stupid, bro.
This is part 3 of how we got into massive debt, and this is one of my most embarrassing debts that we have. A few years ago, our family took a trip to Disney, and we impulsively purchased the Disney Vacation Club. And we did so by financing it. If you don't know what the Disney Vacation
What'd you put it on, Klarna?
Club, or DVC, is, it's kind of like a timeshare for Disney World. Except instead of having one specific resort or specific weeks of the year that you get to use it, it's a point system. You buy a certain number of points, and then those points can get redeemed at any DVC resort anytime.
I'm gonna keep it at that. Wow, sounds like a timeshare, sounds like a scam. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You rack up points and that sounds dumb.
The year that they have availability. That means you can end up staying at Disney World properties, Disneyland properties, and they also have other DVC resorts like in Hawaii and in Europe. So it definitely provides like a lot of opportunity to travel. Now, with that being said, this sounds like a timeshare to me. Well, we got it in, Maui, Wowie. It's in Maui. So if you ever go to Hawaii, I'm not taking casual trips to Hawaii, dude. Bougie luxury purchase that we had no business making. There were some incentives when we purchased, so the total cost of financing was around $27,000. Now, was this stupid? Yes, I know that. But I promise you, our hearts were in a good place, but like our financial literacy
My heart was in a good place. My pocketbook was just in the ground.
was 0.
I don't think the issue was knowing.
That is so sad. These are grown people. And so this is why when people complain, I don't have money, the world's so bad, and I don't know how to deal with this, and I don't feel bad for them because they're making these decisions for themselves, bro. Like how much is our DVC membership per month? $1,300? That's a mortgage payment, bro. Oh, that's not bad. That's terrible. That's horrible. Why would you ever pay that much for a membership to something? The only time I would pay that much for a membership or something is if I was getting a massive return. It would have to be a huge ROI. Massive ROI.
I love stuff. I love this kind of stuff. All of this kind of stuff. This kind of stuff.
These are the usual suspects. Middle-aged women without kids.
Shots fired!
This stuff and this stuff. Stuff that I don't even use.
And we could sit here.
Dude, this is sad. I don't get it. I don't understand it. What is this merch?
Sephora.
Pins and magnets, Sephora goodies. What is this? T-shirts part 1. Jewelry. All of it just a waste of money, dude. All of it a complete waste of money.
How much are you spending at Disney Springs today?
$50.
How much did you end up spending?
$71. So pretty good.
How much are you spending at Disney Springs today?
$75. We're just trying to stay
Do these people not realize how stupid they look? You're a grown woman wearing Mickey ears. Don't you have something else to worry about?
budget.
How much did you end up spending?
$86. Under budget. A little over.
How much money are you spending today at Disney Springs?
$60.
You sure about that?
Should have spent it on a gym membership.
Yeah.
How much did you end up spending at Disney Springs?
$205.
Jesus, she talking about her weight or how much she spent?
Shots fired!
I feel great. I got some
I know a 205 when I see one.
good guys.
Just like I know a 304.
Now this example.
Not stupid at all. Yes, you are. You're dumb. It's so dumb. Disney adults are so unhinged. All right, what is this one? How much we spent at Disneyland?
How much we spent in 8 hours at Disneyland as a family of 5. Our first purchase, and obviously the biggest, is going to be our tickets for 2 adult tickets and 2 kid park hopper tickets. 1 kid is free. It cost us $1,001.
2 adult tickets, $283. 2 child tickets? Put that little essay back in the womb. That's expensive.
$112. This included our Lightning Lane multi-pass, but it did not include the single passes. We got 3 single passes for Rise of the Resistance at $29.
This is why when people say we're in a recession, I don't believe it. People are affording to go out and do this stuff.
And 3 for Radiator Spring Racers at $23 each for a total of $156. Parking was $40, and then we rented a double stroller for $36. We got lunch and a couple snacks in the park. In Bay 7, we spent $77.21, and for some blue milk, we spent $29.07. Cheesy garlic bread and water for $17.49, and we got an ice cream cone.
Smart water was $9.
For $20.34, making our food total $144.11. Expense, each kid got a souvenir. This Oswald plush was $32.69, and we had 2 sets for $43.59 total, and a car not pictured for $13.07, making our souvenir total $132.94. Brings our grand total for 8 hours at Disneyland $1,621.05.
So you're
Dude, that's some people's mortgage, bro. Some people's mortgage, bro. That's how much my mortgage is. It's about $200 shy of what my mortgage is. This is insane. You know what else is insane? How you guys haven't downloaded Free Cash yet. You can scan this QR code and go play mobile games for free. If you sign up right now, I'll give you $10 on me. Don't ever say I've never done anything for you. One of you guys was in the comments the other day and you said, Levi, you've never done anything for me. I'm going to do that for you. The link is in the description. If you're on your phone, you're on your mobile device. You're on your mobile. What? I sound like a freaking boomer. Stupid. You're on your mobile device. You're on your phone. Click that link down there or scan the QR code if you're at home. Here's some reviews about Free Cash. It's a really good way to get extra money in your pocket. You won't become a millionaire, but if you don't do anything else you got going on, you can need to pass the time. Words, Levi. Stupid. So far, so great. Just cashed out my first Amazon gift card. Was quick and easy. Fastest reward earning of this kind of app that I have tried. Goals and time limits are clear and reasonable. Been waiting a long time for a response for support regarding an offer I completed that wasn't credited. A lot of times, I've seen a lot of these bad reviews. It's mainly because people are wanting to do it on like PayPal. I wouldn't do PayPal. I would do like an Amazon gift card or something. Freecash.com is wonderful offers. No other site would offer. I've recently found Free Cash and already feel that I've been wasting my time using the others. I'm telling you guys, man, you need some extra beer money. You need a little bit of extra coin. If you sign up right now, you'll get $10 on me. Don't say I've never done anything for you guys, man. Don't ever say it.
Does it actually cost for a family to spend a full week at Disney World? For these calculations, we're doing a week in the middle of June with a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 kids that are ages 6 and 10 that are going to be staying at a moderate resort. A standard view room at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is going to run you around $300 a night, which comes out to $2,025 for the week. We got to add on park tickets. For this scenario, we're going to use a 4-day park hopper ticket, which is going to add a whopping $2,898 to the total package cost. Now, we all know that the next most expensive part of any vacation is the food. To make this simple, I've added the table service dining plan to this vacation package, which is going to add $1,944 to the total cost. But it doesn't stop there. We also got to account for the merchandise. Now, I know this is very subjective to each family, but for this scenario, we're going to say that each member of the family spends about $100 on merch, which adds another $400 onto that total. And one last vacation add-on is lightning lanes. Let's say this family just wants multipass for one day at Magic Kingdom, which is going to run them around $30 per person and $120 to the total package cost. Now for the grand vacation total for a week at Disney World with a family of 4, it comes out to $7,387.
$7,400 for a week. Chat. That's insane. Where do these people get this money? They have to be putting this crap on credit cards. There's no way, bro. There's no way. I've showed you guys how much I make. I do well. I can't even afford that. I'm aggressively saving money that I don't even have that in the checking where I could be like, you know what? I want to go spend $7,500 on a trip. I don't even have it in the checking. I couldn't do it if I wanted to. It's all tied up in savings. Here's what I always say. Here's a really good rule of thumb, chat. If you can't afford to pay for it 3 times, you can't afford it. Really nice pair of shoes, say it's $100. If you could afford to pay $300 for the same pair, you can afford it. But if $7,300, $7,400, if you couldn't afford 3 times that, so 21 grand, 22 grand, whatever it may be, you know I'm stupid with math. Stupid. You can't afford it, dude. You're gonna go broke. $7,300. And people say we're in a recession and this and that. Y'all are spending that much money on Disney?
How much we spent at Disney, day 2 of 5. A mediocre breakfast at Hollywood and Vine cost us $223. Then we headed over to Toy Story Land, and even with Lightning Lane, we still only got to ride one ride.
It's Woody.
Ice cream was $25 and popcorn was $16. Then over at
you can get a whole box of popcorn for less than $16.
Galaxy's Edge, 3 lightsabers cost us a whopping $800. They also know.
Sorry, little Timmy, you ain't getting one this year. I'd be like, I'm sorry, kiddo. You ain't getting a lightsaber this year, little Timmy. But Dad, can we have? No, it's not happening.
Longer hold them for you until the end of the day. Plus, different airlines have different restrictions when flying home, so we opted to ship them to us for
Hell no, to the no.
Additional cost. Every ride had a 120-minute wait time, so we only got to ride one ride in this section of the park.
120 minutes. Just say 2 hours. I hate when people do that. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I hate when people talk about hours and minutes, and I hate about when people talk about their babies or their kids in months. Yeah, you know, we just have a 72-month-old. just say you got a 4-year-old, or however many years that is. Say you got a 3-year-old, right? We got a 36-month-old. You say you got a 3-year-old. Just stop it, dude.
Park as well. We tried the infamous blue and green milk and had lunch at Backlot and funnel cakes at Epic Eats. Photo Pass was an extra $170 for cell phone quality pictures, and finally we had dinner at Planet Hollywood. Factoring in our nightly hotel rate of $997 brings our total to $3,758 for the
It was 37.
That's absolutely insane, bro. They're saying now it's cheaper to fly to Tokyo, go to Disneyland, get a hotel, and fly back than it is to go to Disney World in Florida. I mean, I bet it is. And then it seems like there's a big problem with people putting stuff on Affirm and putting stuff on, what's the other one? Klarna.
To a coworker recently about how I wanted to do a Disney cruise after I got out of debt. They told me, just put it on Affirm. Their mentality is they're not going to put vacations or having experiences with their kids on pause just because they're in debt. But for me, it just makes life way more stressful to finance a vacation that I cannot afford. I'm still paying for decisions I made 4 years ago. Now,
and you're going to keep paying for those same decisions if you keep making bad decisions and put stuff on Affirm. I can affirm you that.
In 2026.
And the vacation you put on.
Good Lord. What is this next one?
You just spent $1,000 on this car. It'll go Disney, 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 and then Wendy's.
We went to Disney once in November. And then we went a couple weeks ago.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
I'm going twice in January.
What the f*** are you guys?
We took our nephew for his birthday.
His birthday?
And then we went for my birthday.
Your birthday?
And then we're going for our nephew's birthday in January.
And going over to the comment section.
Disney cannot be this fun. Grown adult obsessed with Disney I would never understand. Disney isn't even worth it. Dude, I don't know, man. I've never been to Disney. I don't plan on going to Disney. Let's check out some of the comments from an earlier video. Oh my God. I got to take a break. This is getting my blood pressure going, bruh. These people are dumber than a bag of dildos. I can't believe these people really think they're cooking with grease doing this stuff. This is insane to me. I'm 38, married. This is from today's video, or the other day's video. Women are losing it over video games. I'm 38, married, and have a 6-year-old. I just recently got back into gaming a bit. Currently playing Crimson Desert. I've heard that's a good game. Been playing it pretty much every night when our son goes to sleep. I'm a little over 100 days sober, and it really helps take my mind off any urge. My wife is 100% in favor of it being safe and harmless and hobby of mine. Love that, Cannon. As a child, I was told I'm too hyper-drugged and put in front of video games. As an adult, I listened to the very women who put me on video games as a kid and complained their kids won't get off the game. I'd dump a girl over this stuff. I play in online tournaments and grind scrims and play with pros from time to time after work and school. Okay, I see you, big dog. I see you. My girl's a gamer. She loves metal, and we've been together for 18 years. These girls make these guys' lives a lot more stressful than they should be. That's so true. My mom and dad let me skip school when Halo 2 came out too. Oh my God, for real? That's dope, bro. Dude, I begged my mom, me and my buddy. His gamer tag was a poor fat kid. So anytime you got killed, it's like you were killed by a poor fat kid. Love that guy. Shout out to my boy Jimmy, bro. This is why I task myself in secret. Every time a woman wants to task me, I just don't do stuff on purpose or disappear on purpose. It's fun for me to watch women lose it. What's funny is that women who actually like to game know how time consuming and how involved you have to get and actually understand why it's addicting. Facts. So true. The real ick is their holes. Where whole cities had a drive-thru, I play Guild Wars 2 to relax. Been playing games my whole life and still playing at 46. It never stopped me from laying pipe. Hey, look at this. Eating and putting on makeup online while complaining is ultimately an insecurity effect about their confidence and their looks, yeah? Hey, I know I've been watching Instagram for the last 4 hours, but why are you turning on the console I got you? That's honestly grounds to reconsider the relationship. Crimson Desert, yeah, I'm full-fledged gray main. Is Crimson Desert good? Do I need to try it? Fallout 4 right now for the 3rd time on survival mode. Love it. Played EverQuest for the longest in the 1900s to early 2000s. Been playing games since Pong in the mid-70s. Jack Morgan, perfect. He's like your long-lost podcast twin. Will Defs watch? Oh, yeah. I will be on Jack Morgan's podcast in May. If I miss the stream, it's okay. Video games won't cheat on me and take half my stuff. I got Warhammer and Mark of Chaos. Bush jumping was all the rage back in the day. Been playing Holdfest Nations, playing Crimson Desert, all racing games mainly. Dark Tide's one of my favorite. Sup, Levi, great show, man. You're my daily go-to and look forward to your videos. Keep up the great work and respect from Toronto, Canada. Shout out to you, big guy. All right, now that my blood pressure's kind of back down, let's get back to these Disney adults.
Some old stuff, and I found an old booking confirmation for mine and my wife's first Disney World vacation we went on. Total for the package was, after the insurance, was $1,918.24.
Okay, and that, on the surface, for 6 days doesn't seem that bad.
What that came with was 5 nights at the Disney's All-Star Movie Resort. That included the 5-day park hopper ticket, and also came with the Magic Your Way Plus dining. What that was, 1 quick service meal, 1 sit-down meal, and I also had a 3-day car rental. So back in 2011, that vacation cost $1,918 after tax and insurance. So I was curious to see how much the same exact vacation would cost now. So I went on the Disney World website and I booked it the same exact way. I picked the same resort, same room type, added the 5-day park hopper ticket, selected the same dining plan, and added the same car rental option. And after the insurance, the same trip comes to $4,222.77.
It's double the price. It's double the price. Oh my God.
The ice cream bar would have cost $2.75 at Disney World in 2009. With inflation, that bar would cost $4.22 today. But the price has more than doubled to $6.50. And it's
because they know these idiots will buy it.
Not just the price of ice.
They could make it $15 and people would. Oh, sorry, chat. They could make it $15 and people would still buy it.
Cream. Basic Mickey ears are up 67%. And the Mickey pretzel is up 118%.
Jesus.
It's also gotten more expensive to get inside the parks. From 2015 to 2025.
Is that all of it? Wow, that's insane.
Disney World's top-tier annual pass nearly doubled from $829 to $1,629. That's a 44% increase after inflation. Disney attributes these price hikes to inflation, rising labor costs, and the billions it invests to offer more experiences. But changes in how Disney sets park prices and its volatile entertainment division.
Dude, I don't know about you guys, chat. Put in one in the chat if you agree. I hate dynamic pricing. I cannot stand it. I remember back in the day, you know, when you wanted to book a plane ticket, it's the same price every day. It didn't matter when you's gone or what you's done, boy. Just you booked it and it was booked. This dynamic pricing crap's like, well, it's busier on the weekends. They do the same thing with Airbnbs. I hate it. I remember when that stuff got introduced, I was like, I hate this. There's no dynamic pricing on milk if I go shop on the weekend. Why is there dynamic pricing on all these things? There's no dynamic pricing on gas. If I go get gas on a Saturday when it's busy, it's not more expensive. Like, I hate that business model so much, the dynamic pricing. I can't stand it. Dude. Chat, put one in the chat if you hate it too. I just can't stand it.
2% of people in line to meet Buzz Lightyear at Disney theme parks last year were childless adults.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that would mean somebody over the age of 18, no kids with them?
I think just period, but yeah.
That's crazy.
And listen, I've said before, there is a good time to be had at Disney World as an adult.
Yeah.
But not meeting the characters.
Okay, so it's weird. It's not something I would ever care about or want to do.
Yeah.
It's bad for society.
Yeah.
Bro, I would much rather go get a cabin, get a bunch of bourbon, get some cigars, and chill outside, dude. I'd much rather do that than go to Disney. The only reason you'll see your boy at Disney is if Baby Nichs wants to go. If Baby Nichs wants to go and Cass wants to go, then we'll go. Which I'm almost sure she'll want to go because, you know what I mean? Kids like going to Disneyland. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. What is this new video game that's come out? So somebody says, destroying, what is this? You're actively destroying 30 years of feminist propaganda with a single video game? What is this? What is going on? I'm gonna mute it because of music. Yeah, I heard this new game. What is this new game that came out? Feminism is not anti-kids or anti-family. Yes, it is. 100%. Feminism, it's 100% anti-kids and anti-family. That's exactly what feminism is, bro. Let's see here. Oh, dude, this one. Big back of the day.
Big back.
You guys liking this big back of the day stuff? I'm loving it.
You already know that I'm a fat girl who loves to eat, so come eat with me at Texas Roadhouse.
Let's track and go over everything she ate from Texas Roadhouse.
I heard amazing things about the bread
Pot of greed.
here, and let me just say the bread and butter did not disappoint. It was absolutely delectable.
Guys, this is an eye-opener just for 2 rolls, 400 calories, as well I tracked 1 tablespoon of butter. So far,
I've also heard that it's not even butter that they put on those. It's an oil-based, like it's supposed to be apple butter or whatever. It's not even butter, it's oil.
503 calories.
Appetizer, I got this yummy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I love a good blooming onion, but blooming goodness gracious, it's not gonna be good for your neck fat.
Cactus flower. And one thing Shrek and I have in common is we both love an onion.
For that,
No, one thing you and Shrek have in common is the same size back.
appetizer, what they call cactus blossom, 2,250 calories. So far, 0 nutrients consumed.
Bro, that's about how much,
Places like
that's about how many calories I eat every day. It's 2,200 calories. I'm on a diet right now, 2,400 calories a day, 176 grams of protein.
Pork chop with some barbecue ribs. If you're not dipping your meat in your mashed potatoes, you're seriously missing out. And of course, last but not least was the barbecue rib.
4,000.
It's just like it's so gross, bro.
143 calories consumed with almost 10,000 milligrams of sodium.
10,000 milligrams of sodium. Oh my God, your arteries are just gonna be screaming, brother. That's the world we live in, though, where people can go to these restaurants and dude. When I went to Australia, the food there was #1 amazing. But dude, I could drink 3 cappuccinos in a day and not even get the bubble guts. I may be lactose intolerant. I love cheese, but boy, I'd be attached to a toilet if I drink a lot of coffee. It's pretty bad. So it's probably TMI, but hey, you're here, so I don't care. But seriously, for real though, my dildo, I drink a lot of milk, man. Ooh, it's bad, brother. It's bad. Are there any women who have actually come out and said that they slept their way to the top and are actually proud of it?
Let me make this clear. I've never slept with someone in a position of power, nor do I ever plan on it. However,
you're a liar!
I am dying to see a woman get online and say, yeah, I slept my way to the top. How do you think I make millions? Yes, I slept my way to the top. Boys are stupid. They're idiots. You sleep with them, and then all of a sudden you're making millions. Yeah, I slept.
Her name's Kamala Harris. Don't know if you've heard of her. She did exactly that. She was a side piece to start.
Slept my way to the top. They give you jobs because you sleep with them. It's easy. I slept with a guy once. Guess what? He promoted me. Like, that's the type of shit. It's like, it's kind of a double-edged sword when you think about it, because it's like, I understand the whole, well, if a woman sleeps her way to the top, like, she sets other women back. There's always going to be a woman willing to sleep her way to the top. Always. There will always be a woman. So it's like, if you can't beat
It's called Women on OnlyFans. There it is right there.
them, join them, low key. I'm not me. Once again, not me. I'm perfectly happy right where I am. Don't feel the need to sleep my way to the top. But with that being said, it's like, I want to see a badass bitch say, yes, I fucking did. Someone else was going to do it. I decided it was going to be me.
Cardi B's probably one of them.
Like villain for sure, but villain arc would kind of go crazy, you know?
I believe there's probably a lot of women that have done this, but the thing is, there's a social stigma against women being 304s and sharing their bodies with men and, you know, having high body counts. So therefore, you're never going to see a woman open and admittedly say anything about that. Okay, here's this game. Pragmata is destroying years of leftist programming and activating women's ovaries in real time.
Yes. She's so cute. Helmet on.
Diana?
Just puts his helmet on. He's like, mid-conversation, I'm out.
Imagine the amount of propaganda we've had to pump down women's throats to think that having a family and having a kid is, you know, oppressive. Western devs will create the most horrifying and annoying character of all time and then wonder why no one likes him. It's actually quite easy to make a likable character. Just make them likable. What is this?
So bad.
Yeah, dude, normalize putting just stupid stuff in games. What did they have in RDR2 where you could just go like pet one of the dogs? Like, dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. Oh my God, here's another big back of the day.
Big back.
I don't even mean to find these. My algorithms cook. They just show them to me. We're on a Costco day. Okay, what do we got? God. Okay, one wiener. Hey, I will say she's built Ford tough. I'll tell you that. Oh my God. Brother. That's a unit right there. I know she can smell what the Rock is cooking. Good Lord. How do your triceps have triceps? How does your back have boobs? Good Lord. How do you walk around and not just feel ashamed? How do you not feel just completely ashamed looking like that? These horizontal stripes are not flattering for me. Oh, bro, when the belly touches the knees, it's time to put the fork down, brother. How do you got a booty in the front? They always like try to dance around like they're cute and stuff. You're not. You're built like a blimp. You're massive. You're absolutely massive. What is even going on? How do these people even do this? I just see that stuff and I'm like, good Lord, what is going on? What is going on with people? All right, let's find some more clips. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? I'm just on Twitter scrolling. Just you're gonna see what pops up on my algorithm. I don't know what's gonna pop up. Let's see what we have. Welcome to the series where I continuously go on dates. What is this?
Welcome back to the series where I continuously go on dates until somebody pulls me out the streets. I already know what you think. How'd you get this cougar washing your dishes at 2 a.m.? Listen up and I'm gonna tell you. So I found myself on blackpeoplemeet.com searching for my wide body scat pack. Though I
Wide body scat pack.
heard you're never supposed to try to date a nurse or any woman that works overnight. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, she's not a nurse, she's just an x-ray tech. But at the front of my
But she's a big back, I'll tell you that.
mind, I'm just like a little kid at his birthday party. All I can think about is the cake. So I ignored all the red flags, even the fact that she couldn't stop FaceTiming her friends and giving them play-by-play updates on everything I said in the last 5 minutes. But after a few drinks, she invited me back to the crib. She put a lot of emphasis on the fact that we weren't doing nothing. It was just to watch a movie. So after giving her 4 miniature seizures, I noticed she wasn't trying to get to know me. She had just recently got divorced and was trying to catch up on all the things she didn't get to do in her 20s. During her 10-year marriage,
She's a runner, she's a track star.
They you know what I mean? They get out of those relationships, right, and then before you know it, they're hitting the streets again. They're hitting those streets, brother, man. It always happens that way, doesn't it, chat? They get out of a marriage and then they want to live their best lives. They never want to be their best selves. They never want to be their best selves while they're in the marriage. They want to do it when they're out of the marriage. Some of these people are saying pragmata is going to kill feminism.
Hey there, Hugh. Someday I'll be a skateboarding pro.
This goddamn game.
It's so cute, it's so cute.
Even the gamer girls are gonna... Feminism will leave their body like a ghost getting sucked up from Ghostbusters. Just... You know what I mean? It's great. I think we need more games like that. We need more games that are preaching more traditional values. I think I've talked about this. I played Assassin's Creed Shadows a while back. It just got too woke for me. And I love Assassin's Creed. I played all the way through Valhalla and loved the game. Absolutely loved the game. But as soon as I started playing Shadows, it was like a fat sumo wrestler chick. And then I just did some digging. You can't be a sumo wrestler if you're a woman. You can't even step on the mat. It's like sacrilegious. You can't even do that. So the fact that they're even, trying to promote that it's historically inaccurate, I immediately was like, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this anymore. It's fake, it's false, it's a lie, it's phony. All right, fragrance of the day. Dude, it's cold in Texas all of a sudden. I'm just like, okay, why is it cold? So the fragrance of the day is Latafa Teriyaki Intense. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I put a little bit of Vaseline on my chest so I can get that oil on there, and I sprayed one spray of this. This one spray will last 6 to 8 hours. It's so potent. But it's like plum, it's boozy, it's masculine. This is like a perfect date night fragrance right here. Date nights, you will smell edible. She'll want to eat you up. Just, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Let me look at the notes, though, just so I can give you guys a Teriyaki Intense. This is one by Latafa that I love. I barely wear it because it's strong. What do we got? Amber, warm, spicy, fruity, cinnamon, aromatic, vanilla, and spice. Bro, it's so good. And then most places, it's like $30, $40. I don't know what it is. I'll have the link in the description so you guys can check it. And then there also should be a link right here if you want to go get it. Hopefully I'm pointing in the right spot. But dude, so good, bro. God, is it good. Latafa Teriyaki Intense, man. You got to go check that out. Ain't that right, Lux?
Won't they do?
He's too tired. He doesn't even want a treat. You don't want to get up. He's too tired, bro. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.